what's going up, guys? It's Pdizzled here again, coming at you with another video. Today I just wanted to look at the balance change with you guys. A few things have been nerfed, a couple buffs, a little bug fixing as well. Also, I do have a legendary king chest in my quests, and I just finished my last quest where I'll be able to open that up, so I'll open that up at the end of the video for you guys. But let's just take a quick look at the balance change and kind of what I think it's going to do to the meta. I don't think it's going to be game breaking. But the Dark Prince shield's getting nerfed by 25%, so now it has the exact same shield as Guards, so Log's going to knock it off, Musketeer will knock it off in one hit, Mega Minion, etc., those kind of troops. I think the Dark Prince is still going to be very strong. The shield, coming off a little earlier, I mean, it's fine. He'll get taken down in one extra hit now, one less hit, I'm sorry. Spear Goblins got a little bit of a nerf. It's like it used to be 1.3 and they buffed it to 1.1 and then they just found a medium ground there. The Barbarian Barrel, I think that does absolutely nothing. I still think that card's going to be 100% useless. Knight's back to up 3% on his hit points, so that should make him a little bit better in the meta. Might see that deck come back with Executioner, Knight, Hog. It never really went anywhere, but that deck will be stronger again. Ice Spirit just keeps getting nerfed. This is, I think, the second time they've nerfed this, maybe the third. But the area damage doesn't really change too much. It's that freeze duration. It's going down a half a second, which I think is huge. I'll probably still use it. I don't think it's going to be, kill the card in any way, but it definitely makes a big difference. That half second being frozen is so important when you're using it and they got princes or anything in general, air troops at all. So I think that's a big deal. Skeleton Barrel, I guess we'll see. When it had 8 skeletons, it was in every deck, and then it got to 6, and it's been nowhere to be found. So it's going back up 1 more skeleton to 7, so we'll see what happens with that. I don't really care for the card. It didn't really bother me in the meta. I didn't find it very difficult to beat those decks. Lightning is going back to 3.5, which I'm excited for because I love the Lightning card. I used to use Giant Lightning deck back in the day. I used to use Hog Lightning. Since they nerfed it to 3, I feel like they killed the card, so I'm glad to see it back. We'll probably see that back in the meta a lot, which I'll go over what decks I think is probably going to come back into the meta after we go through these. Tornado duration went down another half a second. The damage per second increased just so the total damage doesn't go down too much, but the damage from a tornado is not what makes it a good card. It will be tougher to pull heavier units to your King Tower, but it's still going to give you that good effect where you can group everything together and your splash unit can take care of it. You'll still be able to pull a Hog really easily to a King Tower. I think a half second, I think it's a lot, especially when you're defending with, say, an Executioner. At extra half second, I mean, that you could have a Prince behind that, it could get a charge shot on him and kill the Executioner. Now, that half second is huge. Magic Archer, he won't be so clunky when it comes to hitting moving targets where he just constantly misses. The spells at the river, I don't really see much difference there except for against border decks, really, when they're putting Spear Goblins and Minion Horrors and Bats right on the river. It's really the only thing. The Cannon card, I never seen any of these glitches happen, except for the Hunter one, because I play Hunter a lot. So that's nice, because they put a flying unit on top of Hunter, and it would do no damage to it at all, and it'd just kill it, which was really obnoxious. And then Sparky. I think that's referring, like, when you hit Sparky with a log, and it pushes out of the range of a trooper of the tower, it would reset its charge, and it wasn't supposed to. So I did go ahead and fix that. But I do think that with these changes, I think NATO will fall out of the meta a little bit. I still think it's gonna be big in the Executioner decks, but I just think people are gonna start going back to Inferno Towers for the bait deck, which is why I think they buffed Lightning again, because they assume that they're going to be putting back in the Inferno Tower. So Inferno Towers would run the meta if they had Lightning with that only 3 radius. So I do think Golem's coming back with Lightning. I think Giant Lightning will be another one that goes back into effect. If Lightning becomes meta again as a spell, then you're going to see a lot more Tombstones. You're going to see a lot more Archers. Like, I think it was maybe a year ago when that was really popular. I do think Hog Lightning Executioner might come back too. That was always a really strong deck. So that's really only the few things I see. I still think Giant Double Print will be very good. Hog's Mortar Spam will be good. Three Musketeers I think will still be really good. Because if they're going up against Lightning, they're a good Three Musketeer player who knows how to shield that Lightning with the Ice Golem, Miner, or the Battle Ram. So, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking is going to be happening with the meta. I'm actually excited for that. And generally decks that run Lightning will have arrows because they don't need a zap for a stun effect, so they'll have arrows, which might actually tone down the bait decks that are out there with Minion Horde, Goblin Gang, Bats. They're just everywhere. I don't think that the effect of Spear Goblin's speed going down or up by 0.1 seconds is going to stop people from using Goblin Gang. It's one of the stronger cards in the game. Everyone's using it. And Dark Goblin did get a buff too. I kind of skipped over him. It's kind of cool. I like the Dark Goblin. I need to level mine up. I think mine's only level 9, but I've always liked that card. I know it's going to kill minions in 2 hits now. I haven't really done the math for anything else, but I'd assume it's just going to kill things a little bit with 1 less hit, but I know it will kill minions in 2 hits, which again should help with that bait meta with every deck having a Minion Horde. That might help that as well. And if Magic Archers hit speed or projectile speed, however they're buffing him to make him where he stops missing targets on every angle he tries to shoot at, will be great. So yeah, that's it. Let's just go ahead and open up this. This is on my mini account, by the way, so Legendary King Chest is very helpful and a big deal for me. I need a lot of cards and a lot of gold, so let's see what's in this bad boy. All right, 4,200 gold. I don't really care for either card. Let's go Goblin Hut. We'll go Bats. Oh, Mega Minion. Definitely need to get my Mega Minion leveled up here. I do think Archer's going to come back into the meta, so I'm going to go with that. Alright, 3 Muskie. Ooh. I think we'll go Poison here. Get that leveled up. Let's see where we get. I think I'm missing. No, there we go. We'll go Bandit. Ooh, an epic check. Oh, this account, my last chest before that was actually a super magical chest. So, super magical, legendary king chest, and now an epic check. So that's pretty nice. I think I'm missing Sparky and the Mega Knight. So, but yeah, guys, that's it. I'm excited for the new balance change. I think the update's going to come out with it. They usually do that. So we'll finally figure out what this clan war is with the boat, which I think it's just going to be when you look for the clan war against another clan, the boat's just going to take you to a island for clan wars, which is going to be no different. I just think it's going to be a separate island and maybe like a different arena kind of. That's going to be it. It's just going to be a new arena for the clan wars. I'm still not sure how they're going to do it. They said they're not doing 1v1. They can't just make it a crown race because that would take away the competitive aspect. People just drop trophies and then farm them crowns by being a lot lower than they should be. But that's it for today, guys. I'll come back out with a gameplay, an episode with some gameplay in it tomorrow. But yeah, leave a comment below if you have any suggestions on any decks, especially with the new meta coming up. I'm actually going to probably try out some of the decks I had mentioned earlier. But have a good night, guys.